second. Look at your neighbor and check in. We bout to march, so if you not get to stepping. I done told you who I am. I'm a force to be reckoned with. I think just be mad because my voice is so decadent. I'm setting the precedent. No mistakes and no accident. We ignoring the standard set because our lowest is passionate. This alone is a classic hit. I'm a verb amongst...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Ready, set. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Well, this defense for the Giants very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And now an audible here into something else.
Warrior 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hurt.
2nd and 4. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. You talk about this Giant defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Cougar 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Hurt. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he goes out right around the 39. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. The Cowboys hit 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check Bobcat, check Bobcat.
Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Timberwolf. Street.
A handoff, Dorsett up the middle. And he will have a Cowboys first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
There he goes, right side. He's still on his feet, and he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Again, it'll be Dorsett. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Cowboy 80. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hey, check that. Street.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's fourth and goal, and that's a loss of 6.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And now they'll shift things around. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Manning to throw on 3rd and 1. Connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go for it. It's Manning. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have... First down as the defense couldn't come up with a big play. In fact, they got 6 more than they needed, a gain of 8 on 4th and 2. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. Devontae Smith deep to return. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
60 Bison. 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. Viking 18. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. but has great work with the ball in the air, never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do, and that's the reason why, what we just saw. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Come 19. Come 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Let go.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Pass the 50. Pass the 60. Pass the streak. Pass the streak. Ready.
Up the middle they go with Dorsett. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Go, Riggs. Go. Ready.
Now back to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Here's a diving catch right side. A big play there for the Giants. 46 yards.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Throwing on first down is Manning. He completes it to Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Beckham, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have moved out in front.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Saquon Barkley deep to return. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're starting to put some space here. The first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they looked really good.
They jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Touchdown! A big play there. 59 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gano now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Next to score, Giants 21, Cowboys 10. Graham Gano to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game. And now it brings up fourth down.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Manning again here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Throwing is Manning. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. On first down, Manning. It's caught, Beckham. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Throwing now is Manning. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. He's going to look deep down the field. And got his man complete. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big connection on that one. And even 70 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll throw now on the final play. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Devontae Smith as time expires in the first half. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Giants! 87 yards, the official distance on the kickoff return. And the Giants are able to stretch out their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Giants 35, Cowboys 17.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the give, this is Dorsett. And he stopped immediately there. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
70 Lions.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 81 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
Let's go.
Now 2nd and 9.
Cougar 19.
Now they'll change things up. And they hand it off to Dorsett. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Chalk that up as their 1st sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Here we go.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, it's Manning. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
We ain't giving up nothing.
And bulldozing his way through. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Working from the gun, Manning. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Now Manning. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Manning. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Airing it out deep for Smith. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. An audible here to get a new look.
Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Back to the air on second down. It's Manning. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. They fake the handoff. Now Manning. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Now Manning. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. On play action, it's Manning. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. His third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Giants are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 18 now.
42, Cowboys 24. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Cowboy 80.
Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a hole. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Here we go. Go, Champ. Go, Champ. 18, Pioneer. Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. It's Deonte Banks with it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. So a fourth quarter pick six here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Gano the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Now Dorsett. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 120 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A first down carry for Smith. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop. 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground with Smith. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
70. Panther Street. Panther Street.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. Down the numbers. There he goes. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. Gano for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Cowboys 24. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Back to throw here. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Going to throw right side here, complete. Boom! Still fighting through tackles. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 37. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw, eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. Manning going to throw here. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Manning. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time.
There he goes, right side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Manning. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Manning going to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy.
Can I talk my... Come on.